I'm just out here riding. Enjoy your life. Tomorrow is a promise. Man, I couldn't pick a better time. And then I say, let's just love. Come on, come on. Yeah, yeah. Hey, let's have a good time. Let's have a good time. We feeling alright. Let's just love. Come on, come on. Yeah, yeah. Let's have a good time. Let's have a good time. We feeling alright. Weather's good. I'm down for
Yo,
it.
Vibe Show 97.9. It's going down tonight. I'm super excited. We got the one and only Brii Creatiive coming up. Listen, y'all in for a treat as always. So y'all make sure y'all keep it locked in. It's the Vibe Show 97.9. Ooh. Yep, Vibe Show 97.9. I'm your host, Kano the Don, the Vibe King. And listen, happy Sunday to everybody. Man, y'all know that football on right now. And I just keep saying it because, I'm feeling good. My team won, the Dallas Cowboys. Man, we defeated Washington, man, with our backup quarterback. I've been having drinks. I got somebody that I'm super excited to interview today. It's just a great day today. It really is. Hope everybody having a blessed day today. Happy Sunday to everybody. Tonight we got a special guest joining us on the show tonight. This queen here, I gotta say it. She is a triple threat in the game. She's doing a lot of amazing things out here. When it comes down to being lyrical, she's definitely lyrical. She got bars. You know what I mean? Definitely got bars. I'm talking about Mother Nurse, lyricist, model, dancer, and actress. The one, the only, Brii Creatiive.
Hey, Keno.
What's up? What's up, Bree?
Hey, I'm so excited, man. Thanks for having me on here for real.
Absolutely. We had to have you on here. We had to have you on here. How you feeling on this beautiful Sunday?
Listen, I've been excited since we scheduled this interview, Keno.
Come
Ready to
on.
just in case they ain't know. If they
Uh-oh.
ain't here, I guess they lean, yo.
That's what I'm talking about. I told y'all not ready. Y'all not ready. Y'all not ready for Bree, man. It's serious. I'm super excited, and I gotta say, from me and the entire team, we want to say thank you for this amazing opportunity for you to just come and vibe out with us for a little while. So thank you.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Absolutely. Now we got a lot to talk about.
Yes.
Again, I'm super excited to have you join us on the show today. Now, you're doing a lot of amazing things, but I do want to give my listeners, I want to take them back a little bit and
Okay.
give them a little insight on you so they can get to know you in its entirety. So, let's jump in the time machine, me and you, and I want to go back. Now, are you originally born and raised in Philly or okay? Okay. Now we got some dope talent that's came out of Philly. But I want to know what it was like growing up for you in Philadelphia.
Well, honestly, luckily we got out of there kind of early. I do remember a little bit being around Erie Avenue,
Mhm.
but then we moved up to the Northeast. So if anybody is familiar with Franklin Mills, which is now I think is Philadelphia Mills, that change to me is weird, but that's where I kind of moved to. I think I was about like 10, 11, and then now I live in Delaware. So it's more quiet here,
Right.
and but I love Philly. I'm always repping Philly. Like Philly is me. When y'all hear my raps, y'all gonna be like, "Yo, she from Philly. She from Philly for real." And I talk with my hands. They say females, people from Philly talk with their hands or something. I don't know. Tierra Whack. Uh, she's from Philly too, right?
Right.
She talk with her hands when she rapping. She dope. I love her too. My goodness. But yeah,
Now that now I think that's dope. So transitioning with moving, talk to me about, because I don't think lyric being a lyricist just falls out of the sky. So as far back as you can remember, when do you think that you got hit with the bug?
hey, no. Let me just tell you something. So I could remember when I was about 10. This is when I was like Lady B. I called myself Lady B. I was rapping for a little bit, but my interest for real was dance.
Mm,
And to make a long story short, I like dance because I can communicate to them with my body without
right.
saying anything. I grew up with a lot of anxiety. So that really helped me a lot. Um, so it's funny because a guy reached out to me at the end of December 2020 and he said, "Have you ever thought about being the full package?" And I'm like, "No, not really. I just wanted to do dancing. I didn't want to do anything to take away from dancing."
Right.
Eventually, I'm in the car with my girl Naya, and I just start rhyming to a beat. So she like, but first I just started making the sounds. I'm like, da 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 da. I'm like, Naya, do not think about the words right now. Just listen to the lyrics, and I'm gonna write the words. I mean the beat, then I'm gonna write the words later.
Mhm.
So I'm like, da 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 da. She bopping her head, we bopping. We in the car like 3 in the morning bopping. The next
Right.
day I came out, I just started putting lyrics to it. I'm just talking about my life. If anybody heard my song Aggressive, which I changed to Unveil, it's just really speaking about my life. Anything I say I'm going to do, I execute it. My work speak different languages, so fluent touch you without touching you. That's what I call a movement. Praise to the Most High for everything He's doing. If it ain't a vibe for me, please continue to remove it. I don't need it. Excuse me. Peace, love. I'm cooling. Kick up my feet, face one if I moved it. Turned on some music. I'm just flowing with it. Just talking about my who that?
Uh, now, hold up, Bree. Now, I can't let you take me fast. Now, I can't let you take me.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Now, so you discovered, you know, yourself being able to spit in the car
In the
with
car
your friend
with my
over a track.
over a
Wow.
track, and it was actually Roddy Rich.
Mm, mm,
Um, and now it's funny because as you can imagine, I do get busy. So I got the nursing going on, and I have my son. So I don't really have time like that to sit down and listen to a beat and just write up the songs to that beat. So what I would do is, as I'm driving, I would listen to all beats. I don't really listen to music like that. I listen to all beats,
mm.
and I would come up with it. I would just start freestyling. When I get to my
Right.
destination, then I'll have it. And that also helped me with memorizing too. My
Mhm.
grandmother, shout out to my grandmother Gummy. She always telling me like it's just amazing how you just jump from song to song. You just memorize all your lyrics.
Right.
I don't go in the booth with my phone in my hand. I go in
Mm.
there and I spit so we can have some personality.
Okay. Okay. Now, I got to go back to this anxiety thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Said, I can't run past nothing now. We got
Right.
time. So I want to be able to I want to tap into some of these important layers as well.
Mhm.
So, you know, why would you say that you were having anxiety though? Because it's a lot of that going on, and maybe it's some information that could help people that's still suffering with anxiety, and maybe you can explain how you found your way out of it.
Well, honestly, I'm still battling with it.
Hmm.
It's just more I can control it better now just because I'm aware that I have it. Most of us aren't aware that we have it. I ruined a couple friendships, a couple relationships because maybe I'm overthinking about something, or you know, is hard. It's definitely tough. I would say the first step is to acknowledge that you have it, and
Hmm.
then you will be able to be like, okay, my mind is just playing tricks on me right now. Like this is just me overthinking. you
Right.
know one thing that I like to say is, let's say that somebody is in a relationship. Let's say that the
Mhm.
partner said something. The partner said what they said. Don't go reading in between the line. Don't go, they said what they said. And if you need clarification, you get clarification. But me, I drove myself crazy. I started
Right.
making up scenarios in my head, and is you cannot do that. It's just terrible. So anybody that's battling with anxiety, I am with you. I do know what it's like. I do have a couple videos on my page on how to tap into your happy hormones, and just to tame your anxiety.
Right. Now, and it's interesting that you say that because I wonder if I'm suffering anxiety sometimes, man. I mean, I'm listening to this, and this is some good information for myself as well, because now what is the anxiety feeling like? Is it like feeling overwhelmed,
Mhm. Your
or
heart maybe start beating fast. I bite my lips. Some people bite their nails. You have triggers,
mm,
and at the time you really don't know it.
mine might be cleaning, because I
Yeah,
think
that
when I'm
that
having an
too.
anxiety attack, I'm cleaning up everything.
But you know what though? That's a good thing because cleaning is actually very therapeutic.
You know what? I think that is for me, because
Mhm.
that's when I'm mad about something, and
Yeah.
then
Let
cleaning
me
up
clean your real
clothes,
quick.
all flashing out on everybody about why you left the cup right there.
Yes,
Oh
I'm
man,
not coming out. Yeah.
right, right. So that
Mhm.
that's dope, and I appreciate you sharing that with me, and my audience as well.
Yeah.
So now I want to talk about influences, because were there any influences or anybody else that was musical within the family, or because it's interesting, because we are blessed with a lot of different talents.
Yes.
Some are hidden talents that we discover in life along the way, or whatever. Did you foresee yourself, because like you said, you had a passion for dancing, which
Yeah.
you still do.
Yeah.
Was dancing the career path you were on before discovering you had an MC ability as well?
I would say so, but I've always been around good music. I could remember driving to school with my dad, and he'll have me listening to Stevie Wonder and G Bella, it's a poppy, I think it will be. So I always heard good music. My mom listened to Elder Bars, like it's always some good music going on around me, and I just dance to it. I'm
Mhm.
dancing, and I'm doing my thing, and then I started rapping, and it's crazy because now people compare me to MC Light, get compared to Drake, Queen Latifah, like all those people, especially when I throw my bandana on. They don't know the bandana look, is it? It get crazy when the bandana come on.
That's no, wait, Bree. Now, so we got multiple Brees here now. We got okay.
Yeah.
So who's the band? What's the character for the bandana Bree?
So that's still creative. That's
Okay.
creative. Now this is I guess this will be my Brianna form right now.
Hmm. This
Uh
is your Bree right here.
this is just Brie.
Okay, this is just Bree. All right, let's
This
just be clear, y'all. This is Bree right now. Okay, let's be
Yeah,
clear.
this is just Brie. I want
Okay.
y'all to know Brie. But when I'm at work and people find out I rap, they like, No, you don't. I like, yeah, I actually rap.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, no, no, you don't rap. It was actually hard. It's funny because when I started rapping, I know it was a shock to people. I
Right.
knew it was a shock to people. I know it was, and
Well,
I'm
to the people that really knew you, or just
oh,
okay,
it
okay,
was a shock. Like, what? She rapping now, or she following the trend? Oh wait, she actually good. Oh, hold
mhm,
on. Hold
okay.
on. Let me sit down and listen to what she got to say. I make people want to listen.
Hmm. Hmm. Well,
Listen.
I can agree with that. I can agree
Yeah.
with that because when Strong Jewel, she been
Shout out
speaking about
Strong
you
Juice.
for she been speaking about you. Yeah, shout out to Strong. She been speaking about you to me for quite some time, and I hear that stuff all the time, man. I'm telling you, she's dope. Blah blah blah. You gotta check her out. I'm like, I'm gonna check her out. I be bombarded with all that stuff all the time, and everybody think they dope. Especially when you in the business that we're in. I mean, we get
Yeah.
approached all the time with all of this stuff. So everybody's mind, they dope. And I'm not
Yeah.
knocking, but at the end of the day, everybody's not dope. I'm
Right.
sorry.
Right.
So she just would not get off the gas on it. You gotta check out. She would not leave it alone. So I'm like, all right, what's her page? Let me
Yeah.
just go check out. She just put up something that was so dope. She killed it. You got to go check it out. I'm like, all right, man. Let me go tap in and see what's going on, man. You know what I mean? What's all the hype?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I go check you out. I go check your page out. And that was I don't know if you remember, but that was when I just started running your page up. That's when I was on it for a minute. I'm like, oh, that's dope. Oh, I like that. Oh, she killed that. Oh, she can spit. Oh, you just had me just in a zone. So that made me tap in. And then of course she hit me in the face with it. I told you.
I told you so.
I told her she was dope, you know what I mean? And she was like, yo, she's killing it around Philly. Everybody respects Bree, yada yada. I'm like, yo, that's dope. So it makes sense.
Mhm.
So, some of your influences as far as on the MC side, though, you named some comparisons, true.
Yeah.
But your own self influences, though, is there any MCs that that you're influenced by, or that you may be tapped into as far as from a student standpoint?
Honestly, I would say Tierra Whack. I like her. I really like her. I really like her. I like Jay-Z too. And
Hmm.
Drake, that's my
Of
guy.
course, of
Like
course.
Drake is my guy. I didn't want to say him first, but Drake is my guy. Yeah, but I do love the way Tierra Whack rap. I like what she stand for. I like her messages too. So I would definitely say them. Definitely.
Okay, okay. So now that's interesting. So what year are we talking about that you discovered the ability to be able to spit and write songs? What year are we talking about
We're
here?
talking December 2020. Yeah. December 2020.
I don't take my glasses off.
You took them off twice there.
But I,
Look,
I do. You know what I'm saying?
Will.
So wait a minute now. I'm thinking I'm finna hear years here.
Listen, and my grandmom heard it and she just started bawling. She's like, I had no idea. And then when my dad was like, I need you to rap off of this. And then my mom is like, hold on, you got to rap off of this. I'm like, I'm good.
Right, right.
I'm really good. It felt good. And then when my son, that is, anybody know me, they know Logan. Like, I get emotional. I already knew this conversation was gonna come up about my son, so I had my Q-tips ready. Wendy Williams taught me don't wipe, just
Hmm.
dab.
There you go.
But
Dad. I mean, I love your personality, and it ties into what Jewel always say about you. She loves you. She talks about you quite a lot. You know what I mean? She does consider you a friend, and I think it's really 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 dope. To able to tap in and feel some of that energy myself.
Yeah.
Now, now you do know now with you will consider yourself a student of the game, and you do know that it's not really a game, it's a business.
Yeah.
And so tell me this. At what point, would you say in the timeline that you decided that you wanted to take it serious and make a career um, out of it and take that path as an MC and as an artist in this business? At what point would you say that? Because, like I say, you have a promising career. Um, something that's paying the bills. To go in that career field as a nurse. It definitely have to be something that you're passionate about.
Right.
Um, but at the same time, you're on this path as well. So
Right.
talk to me about at what point did you decide that that passion was so few that you wanted to actually pursue it as a career as well?
I think for me, it was after I dropped aggressive and all the feedback I got. Somebody that does have anxiety. I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes you do look for the validation. Like,
Right.
so and then I just kept going. I really just kept going, and I'm still going. Like, I'm so passionate about this. I feel like I've been building up for this my entire life.
Mm,
For my entire life. Like, and it's just so surreal. Like, my family always kept me around great music, always kept me dancing. I always been a character. People love the faces that I make. So now that's tapping into my acting, um, modeling too. Like, I'm just grateful for real. Like, I'm really grateful. I feel like I've been building up for this, and it's going boom when it's time.
hmm.
I mean, it's going to be
we
explosive.
gonna we gonna definitely clap it up on that because we already claiming success on that
My
already. We didn't
my
claim that
outfit
already.
my outfit today is called manifestation. So it's a whole bunch of newspaper from top to bottom. I imagine that I'll be in the newspaper and all the blogs one day, and they'll be speaking about Brii Creative and all the goods that she did to help people go back and
Are,
help out
are,
modeling.
are y'all listening to this? Are y'all listening to the confidence as well as being humble at the same time? Please listen to this. Man, let's clap it up for this, man. God. Vibe Show 97.9. We just in here vibing out with the one and only Brii Creative. Of course, we got to go pay some bills. Y'all keep it locked in. It's the Vibe Show 97.9. Ooh.
What's new and hot on the scene? The Pink Smoke Cigar Company, a black, female-owned boutique cigar company offering one-of-a-kind, hand-rolled cigars from proprietary blends created specifically for Pink Smoke by the J. Will Cigar Company. Their exotic recipes are blended from various regions of Nicaragua, Ecuador, Colombia, Mexico, the Dominican, and Honduras. What's certain is you'll experience the most unique, even fresh smoke your palate has yet to discover. They're so hot, they were the premier brand ambassador at the 2022 Men's Style Gifting Suite for Super Bowl 56. For more information, go to pinksmoke4u.com. That's pinksmoke, the number 4, letter U.com to experience Pink Smoke's sexy, classy cigar culture. Contact L Group PR Agency for bookings and events.
Back, it's the Vibe Show 97.9. Back with the lovely Brii Creative. Now, Brii, you just wow me right now. Okay,
Thank
I'm
you.
just gonna be real. You wow me right now, and now for artists, you know, once you start diving into it, because you get beyond the seeing people doing it, and it's something that I want to do. You discover you got a talent, to spit, which is a gift, which is a God-given gift to be able to spit it the way that you do. A lot of people jump off the porch with it, but I do feel like you do have the skill set and the ability to spit with the big boys. But at the same time, understanding the business side of it, talk to me about, you know, the space that you're in as far as studying the business, because, even though there is your Drakes and all these different, people out there that's doing their thing, it is a lot of information out there as well, of things to not do, things to watch out for, a lot of blueprints out there to learn from the people that's making the mistakes,
Right.
that's for other people that's coming behind them to not make the same mistakes. So talk to me about the business aspect, because being having a gift and wanting to do it and want to rap, the whole world rapping now, everybody rap, everybody artist now, and all this stuff or whatever, social media, yada 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 or whatever. But the business, understanding the business side of it, talk to me about the things that you've been doing to make sure that your business as an artist is in place as well.
So I started off honestly by YouTube. I was searching up stuff, Googling stuff, watching different videos, and just taking notes down. I'm never afraid. I'm never afraid for trial and error. So
Mhm.
there was a few times money got taken. It is expected that that would happen. Um, but luckily, I do have a good support system now as I'm growing, so I don't have to make a whole bunch of these mistakes but still not be afraid to, dive in and get my fingernails dirty.
Right.
YouTube definitely helped me though. I'm going to be 100% honest, and just reading a whole bunch of stuff, talking to different people, just asking them questions. Like if I go to record something in a studio, I'm asking her about what she has to do, so I can know like how do she get paid, and I'm really trying to just learn it all and just take it all in. But I would definitely say that Googling and YouTube helped me the most.
Right, right. Well, that's good. I'm glad that you are taking those steps and not just blinded
Yeah.
by the lights and caught up in that, because like I said, this is a business, and like you
Yeah.
said, you have bumped your head a couple of times with and it happens to us all in the earlier
Right.
stages of, trying to head down this path. I've had my share. I've been through
Yeah.
all of that, from bad deals, from trying to work with people, partnerships that went bad, lost money. I'm not even going to even talk about how much money I lost, over the years of, chasing after the dream, because I too was an artist before as well, and made it to a certain level in the business and learned a lot along the way. So, you never want to stop learning, because
Yeah.
there's so much to learn about this business. And, you will make some mistakes and stuff, and you don't know who's who. It's a learning process from
Right.
going through it, but it's good that you are connecting with people that's willing to share information, because
Yeah.
a lot of people won't share a lot of information. So shout out to you for doing the research and doing the homework, to be the best artist that you can be in this business and have your business together. Now, as far as when it comes down to performing, would
Hmm.
you say that what you have in the dance background as well, and blending that into the artistryship of it, with helping you with being a better performance, being comfortable with performing in front of people? Like you said, you always have been animated as a child,
Yeah.
a lot of personality, all of that stuff. Talk to me about your first performance.
My first performance, I would say it was for the radio. I was auditioning to open up for state property
Hmm.
on 4th of July. So it was kind of like live, in front of just like a couple of people. And I just remember talking to God before I went on. And honestly, that just like eased it. I probably went to the bathroom. I don't know, but
Right.
everything was just ease. I talked to God and it was just like I feel good. We're always going to get nervous. That's just us being human.
Mhm.
But you go out there and you only focus on one thing, you
Right.
know, just one thing, and then that really helped me. a lot. When I got in front of a crowd, I actually cried afterwards of the amount of people that was clapping for me.
Hmm.
Um,
But
it
how
was
did that make you feel inside, though? I mean, you cried, the emotions came out or whatever. You were accepted.
yeah.
Talk to me about that feeling, that emotion, though.
It felt good. It felt pure. It felt like I don't even know these people. You know, they say you get most of the support from people you don't know.
Hmm.
So it was crazy. They coming up to me, you know, you this, you that. Like I'm like, for real? Like yeah, like, so it felt good. It felt good. Like heartwarming.
Hmm.
Very heartwarming for real.
That's good. That it made you feel like, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm supposed to
Yeah.
be doing. You know,
Yes.
that's good.
Yes.
Now,
Because
go ahead.
can I, real quick, because I don't think people realize that when we say lyrics is being repeated in our head, so
Mhm.
whether it's bad stuff or good stuff, I'm trying to put out more of the good stuff for people to repeat so they can just keep saying it. Like anything I say I'm gonna do, I execute it. What? Created, I execute it. Now people screaming, I executed. They walking around, I executed. Yeah, executed. Instead of whatever, you
Right.
know,
Instead of whatever.
it's whatever it could be.
Yeah, yeah. I love that. You have a lovable personality,
Thank
as
you.
well, which is a bonus, which is going to also help in your career too, with with having that personality. I think that's really, really dope. Let me ask you this. Um, as a female MC, though,
Mhm.
you know that this entertainment business is it's male dominated. Even with having a lot of the popular names, your Cardi B's, Meg Stallions, your Big Lottos, all these different other people that's coming up in the game. Um, Let me ask you this though: do you think that the game is set a certain type of way, or there is like a certain type of ceiling that's hit when it comes down to the female MCs, or there is some form of division once you reach a certain type of level? Because I just find it so strange in a way that all of these dope female MCs in the game, I just don't understand why, why it can't be a dope female tour. Why can't they work together like that?
Mhm.
Why can't we see a Meg Stallion, Cardi B, Lil Kim,
Mhm.
Foxy Brown, Big Lotto? Why can you imagine a concert like that?
Mhm.
Why can't we see that?
Brii
Why
Creative.
what exact Brie Creative? Why can't we see so many? Why can't we see that? Like, I want to get your perspective, just your observation of the game. I mean, you are a student, so of course you're aware of everything that's going on in the business, and you see things too. I just want to get your perspective on that.
I think when it comes to females, sometimes they always like sizing each other up.
Mhm.
It's never like if I see somebody doing something that I want to learn, I'm going to ask them,
Right.
how did you do it? I'm not going to hate on them. If somebody have a pair of sneakers I want, where you get it?
Hmm.
I want them.
Hmm.
Like, I think a lot of females these days are too competitive in such a bad way. Like, they all great, and we all great in our own way, bringing
Hmm.
something to the table that's different, and they don't even know how powerful it can be when we all come together
Right.
as females. Like, it'll be more explosive than men. No offense, men, but
I
those things
honestly,
come together.
I don't think that that's what the case is. Of course, the game itself is competitive.
Yeah.
That's just the competitive nature. But I just feel that it's bigger than that. You know what I mean? Because I think that these ladies would love to work together. Because think about
Yeah.
it. from a business perspective and a business standpoint, that only means more money for everybody.
Yeah,
We all got fan bases, and then it also allows us an opportunity to be able to tap into each other's fan base as
yeah,
well. To me, that only makes it more bigger and more colossal when we can tap into each other and work. Because you got to think, if I'm on a certain level, and let's just say like somebody like a Lil Kim or somebody like that paved the way, and Brii Creative, you hot right now. Why wouldn't you want to reach back if you are really in fact a student of the game, and these people influenced you or whatever, and they may have reached their peak.
right.
Don't you think that it'll be dope to reach back and get a Lil Kim feature or a
I
Fox
think so.
feature? That's an
I
honor to
think
them.
so.
I
I
feel like you would do that.
I absolutely think so. 100%. I know I would.
Right, right. I,
No,
I I
listen,
really believe that.
I know I would. And if I have the opportunity to put somebody on, I'm a do it.
Why
Like,
not?
cause why it's not taken away from me.
Right,
I'm still gonna
right.
eat.
Man, that's what I'm saying, bro. I rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get it. You get it. Now, balance when it comes down to balance, because you do have a career job. You are
Yeah.
a mother, as well as an artist. How are you balancing all of these things? How you balancing all these responsibilities and still being able to invest time into building your brand as an artist? Because I mean, being a mother, that's one thing, and having a career job is another thing. And then, this dream over here is a whole nother thing as well, which all requires time invested in. Talk to me
Right.
about balance.
Balance, first of all, I just want to say shout out to my support system
Mm.
because they help keep me balanced. Shout out to my mom. Like
Shout out moms, man.
she she
Shout
keep
out
me.
to moms.
Yeah, seriously. And then shout out to my dad, to Gummy, like to my sons, to this side of the family. I really have a great support system. I really can't say that. And it definitely makes it a lot easier for me, as far as if I need somebody to watch my son.
Mhm.
Um, that helps me out a lot. Luckily, I do pick my own hours and make my own schedule, so I'm not stuck with like you have to work Monday through Friday.
Right.
So I can plan how I want to plan. If I had to do something this day, I just won't work.
Mhm.
So but my support system, they really help me out a lot, a lot.
Right. Now, are we trying to take the independent route, or are we the bigger vision, with plugging into the machine and getting a label deal? Like, what's the vision? Like, what do you see? Which path are you traveling on?
The path right now, I would do independent.
Mhm.
Not saying that I don't mind being on a label. I just want it to feel good.
Right.
I don't really know yet. So
Mhm.
I just but when it comes, I'm gonna be able to feel it. I'm gonna talk to who I need to talk to, and then ultimately I'm gonna make that decision. But
But either
I'm
way, what matter to you though?
excited to find out. Yeah, it don't matter. I'm excited to find out.
Right,
I
right.
want to know.
Absolutely. Now, social media. Um, Talk to me about you know social media. How has social media benefited you in any way? Has it, of course, along the way with this, of course, you're gonna have haters,
Yeah.
all that comes along with the game or whatever the case may be. But talk to me about some of the effective ways you've been using social media, because I've been seeing you turning up a little bit. You've been a little bit more active than normal,
Yeah.
which is definitely great, because people love to see you. They love to be entertained by you, and you are catering to your audience now more
Right.
than normal. Talk to me about that though.
Well, first of all, I started off when I started this, I had to do a page detox, meaning I had to detox who I was following and who I wasn't following. So that was number one. And then it was just when people started commenting on my page and sharing, I
Mhm.
started reaching explore pages. And then
Mhm.
people reaching out to me. And now I get to meet, I met Jules, I met Novi. Shout out to Novi. Philly Wonder Woman found me on the, because my social media people. So like, thank y'all for real, just commenting, liking, and sharing my stuff because that's how I was able to reach a bigger platform. I'm trying to grow more on TikTok now and do more on TikTok because right now I'm just like an Instagram buzz, but I'm definitely trying to get on TikTok and so it's going to be real good. But that definitely helped, just collabing with a lot of people and just DMing them, liking random pictures.
Right. So you don't as your stardom, your star gets as your star shines a little bit more brighter,
Hmm.
you're not feeling Hollywood to the
Oh
point to where
no,
you feel like that's beneath you commenting back to people like
no,
a lot of the Hollywood people that's online or whatever that don't show love to their supporters. Now, of course, as the bigger you get, I do feel like you're gonna get more busier, and may not have as much time to do. But I think that by then, the team will be in position,
exactly,
place to be able
exactly,
to keep those exact to keep the
absolutely,
correspondence going. Because the fans, what's the artist without the fans?
exactly. Exactly. A hundred,
Nothing.
a hundred, 100%. Like, and I'm going to have the right team around me when that time comes that's going to be helping me comment back or helping me with fan mail. Like, if I can get back to everybody, I would. And also, I want to try to stay active on, my platforms. I want to try to keep going live and
Mhm.
doing stuff like that. I want to keep doing that stuff. Like, keep talking to y'all. I love doing this. This really helped me out, so
We want you to talk to us,
yeah,
Bree.
I want to
That's my
talk.
that's my whole thing. And
Talk.
I'm glad that you understand the importance of that. Don't lose that.
Yeah.
Because once you lose that, then it's pretty much a loss
Yeah.
because you can never be as big as the fans. The
Mm-mm.
fans is the reason why we're doing all this right now. Shout out to everybody that's on the live right now, showing my
Clap for
special
that.
guest.
Can we clap for
So,
that?
oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just, one thing I don't like about the business is the Hollywood stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I don't, because I myself, I always said that, no matter how big I get, I think that the platform is successful because, of it was built on love.
Yeah.
I wanted to, because I didn't understand why, because I don't like this space that we're in 2022, to where I feel like the word love is so tainted now.
Yeah.
And it's like people have a problem with showing love now or
Yeah.
showing support. And I'm trying to keep the gap bridged to where hey, we can show love. It don't matter if you got a show and I got a show, or you an artist, I'm an artist, or whatever. We need each other. We need to
Yeah.
support each other. What's wrong with supporting the next person?
No,
I don't understand that. So I do appreciate you for remaining to keep the essence of that, not
yeah.
forgetting. That's
Yeah.
really, really important. So shout out to you for that.
Yeah.
Now, Bree, I feel like your fashion game is, your fashion game up now. I'll be checking out your little fashion and stuff and seeing how you putting it together. Now, are you doing that, or do you got a little stylist on the side ducked off or whatever? I'm just trying to figure out who all putting these blends together.
No, Bree styles Bree. But
Okay.
you always have, oh hey mom, do you like this? Do you like that? But Bree styles Bree. I
Mm,
love styling me because I know me.
right.
So I love styling me a lot. I love fashion. I love diamonds. I love all that stuff.
You
So
saving money too, Bree.
yeah, I'm saving a lot
Restyling,
of money.
restyling Bree is saving money too. Because you know now with the females now, I'm not gonna lie, with the women now, you know, it gets expensive now, especially when you start, when them bags, when them bags start coming, we
But
don't
you
want
know
too much
what?
of the money going out. We want
But
money coming in.
you know what? A lot, like, I really want to give back a lot of that.
Hmm.
Like I really do. Like talking about my social media platform for anybody that's like keeping up with me. I want to do some fun stuff like true or false. Does Bree, when did Bree start rapping? Whatever the case may be, they do that. Okay, then check your cash app. Be able to do stuff like that, or just go back to my nursing home and buy them a whole bunch of stuff. Like, and
Oh man,
that's
that's
what
dope.
I imagine.
Right.
I never really rocked a whole bunch of designer stuff. Like I
Hmm.
never did it. Like not saying that I can't if I wanted to, but it's like why spend all that money on that all the time? It's okay to have some of that stuff. It's definitely okay, but like, oh man, I don't know. I don't know. Shein for me. It's
Right.
the Shein for me. I'm a shop at Shein. This outfit is from Shein.
Ain't nothing wrong, but that's what I don't understand. At what point,
No,
I don't
I,
understand why.
but
What
you
we
know what?
lost it at? We
To
got,
get back
got
to
to
social
have this.
but to get back to social media, people do it just to get a reaction out of people.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
if somebody don't have on a real Balenciagas, it probably not say anything on it. It's just like a Balenciaga shoe. They gonna get clowned for that. Why? I
Right.
don't I don't understand it. Like I really don't understand it.
Right. I agree with you on that, Bree. Because me, I don't mind how I Ross it.
Come on,
Walmart it. I mean, I'm gonna put it together. I might
you
thrift
put it
store it. Walk the store, find me old dope thrift store jacket or something, put it together.
together.
I mean, and still be looking like a million. I mean, like it's a mindset thing to me. I don't care about all that stuff no more. I want to see it in the count.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like I don't have
yeah,
to impress nobody. I think I'm out of that stage in life
yeah,
where I gotta, people don't understand, man. Like, as you get older, you value the money a little bit more, especially when you're
mhm,
working hard for it. You don't have that fast money coming in. You working
exactly.
hard for your money, and you got a family and this, that, and the other, or
Mhm,
whatever. You can't just be out there just blowing. And then it's tough times right now. I mean, you
absolutely,
see what's going on out here right now.
absolutely,
So smart decisions
absolutely.
from smart business decisions financially is, I feel like, is important too, even as as an artist. One thing I do like about you, though, with being a female artist in the game, and I want to get your perspective on this as well, because I don't a lot of women feel like they have to, in order to get attention and stuff like that, they got to have bun cheeks out, and the whole you know what I'm saying, which I ain't knocking bun cheeks now. I ain't knocking bun cheeks. If you got bun cheeks out and that's your thing, cool. It's okay to see a bun cheek every now and then. But I'm just saying, you as a female artist, you are not taking that. You want to be known for being an MC.
Yeah,
And I feel like you dress, accord. You're not going the extra mile to get attention. You're
right.
getting attention off of being a dope MC. Talk to me about, the reason for taking that angle, because you could have put, you know what I'm saying? You could have went the other route and still been a dope MC and probably have even more followers. Just say it. Talk to me about that though.
Honestly, it just never been me. Um, it just never been me. And it's funny you said that because in one of my songs it said I had to come into this game. Why? I'm turning heads and I ain't even gotta shake my,
Mhm.
so but
Okay.
um yeah, it just never been me. I don't need anybody to see me in that way. Unless it's my like spouse, that's it, or me.
Hmm.
And I have a son.
Right.
Like, we're not about to do that. I don't need you going after girls that's doing that either. Like, I
Right.
need to really be an example for you, an example for my sister. Like, I never saw my mom with her buns out ever.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like she don't do that.
Shout out to moms for never having the buns out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to about, boy, they'll talk about it today. They're back in the corner where you feel like you gotta have a bun not to get a light. I almost
Or just speak about it.
for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Just saying, man, it's crazy out here right now. You know, social media, you can really get caught up in the social media hype, though. You can really get caught up in it.
Very much
For you know, because it'll have you feeling like you need that validation, you know, that acceptance in that way, you know. And I just applaud you for, you know, getting that validation and acceptance for just being a dope MC. You know, your name is floating around, you know, you've been to several events, killed those events, you know what I mean? Like just, you know, off skill and personality, you know, people like that, you know, a lot of people are speak highly about you, you know, and I think that that's just a dope feeling. Got to be something that's proud for the family as well, you know, because your star is getting brighter. You're moving around, you're doing different things or whatever. What I want to do is I want to take time now to get some shout outs. You know, like you said, you got a great support system. You got hella support you as well. Let's give these people their flowers right now. Anybody that you want to shout out and give love to, man, I just think that we need to give them their flowers right now while they breathing.
Number one,
Uh-oh.
we have Logan Dunkley. Shout out to Logan, who is my son.
What up, yo?
We have number two, Madre Foxy and Padre. That's my mom and dad.
Shout out mom and dad.
We have Gummy Bear. That's my grandmother, Crystal. We have Siani. That's my little sister. They've been rocking with me. We have Jules. We have Philly Wonder Woman. Shout out to Novi. That's how I met Jules.
I was gonna ask you about that too. How y'all met?
That's how I met Jules, through Novi. So shout out to her. Rest in peace. Like, she was a beautiful soul. Beautiful soul. I feel her. Like, keep going.
Right.
You better keep going. Those are the shout outs.
No fans, you know, you gotta shout out your fans.
Oh,
you get
of course, my fan. I'm sorry.
You know, we don't want them coming for us. Now, come on.
Definitely my fans, of course. Of course, my fans. Of course, everybody that's on social media that keep me going.
Right.
Of course, the list goes. Definitely my
nobody at the workplace you want shout out, honey. I don't want you to, you know, they see this or hear this and then they go be like, girl, you shot me out. You know, there you go.
Shout out to not Ray. She's also another upcoming artist. Me and her want to do a collab together too.
Okay. Yeah. And we definitely want to give a shout out to the big man upstairs, you know, for you know, blessing you with all these gifts and talents, and bless mom and dad to, you know, bring you in this world. You know, that's because I mean, we wouldn't even have a Brii Creative if it wasn't for moms and dads. You know what I mean? So, you know, and that good music, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that love, you know what I'm saying? So definitely that. Now, I gotta ask you this: what do we have coming up? You know, and before we do that though, let's put the social media platforms out there and ways that people can actually follow you, keep up with you, connect with you, find the music. Let's bless them with that information right now before we get into this next thing and close it.
Okay, so Brii Creative, that's 2 I's in Brii, 2 I's in Creative. That is my social media. Brii.creative. I'm sorry. 2 I's in Brii and 2 I's in Creative. Definitely follow me. And like I said, I love y'all. Whoever support me, it will not go unnoticed. Believe me when I tell you, it will not go unnoticed. Like, this is definitely for y'all as well as me and my family.
Right.
And what was the second question?
TikTok jumping too now, huh? We're gonna put the TikTok out.
That's all the same name, Brii.creative.
Oh, you kept it simple.
I just kept it simple. Kept it simple.
Thank you for doing that, because you know people come on there. Yeah, my Instagram is Kano the Don, and then my Facebook is Rochester .123, and then my TikTok is Big TikTok 7, 8. Like, everybody, I can't keep up with all that.
Come on, man. Let's just do one. Link them all together.
Bree for keeping it simple, y'all. You know, she kept it simple for us. Now, do we got some merch coming? Do we got the merch coming? I mean, like, what do we got coming? I know you got something something put up that
Yes,
you can come out with.
we have Brii Creatiive cups.
Wait a minute. So
that's the bandana I was talking about, y'all. This is a different me.
I think that's super dope. The problem is, Bree, is I don't have one.
Oh my gosh, we gotta get you one.
Strong, do you have one?
Oh, Strong, don't answer that.
I know Jewel got one. Jewel ain't got. Jewel, we're gonna have to have a conversation with Bree. That is dope. So where can we get the cups from? Like, where could everybody that's listening and paying and viewing in right now, where can we get the cups? That's dope.
So these cups are actually made to order. And
okay.
So I do it that way because people like different colors. So you can reach out to me, Brii.creative, and you can say, hey, I want a cup. Or I also have sweatsuits too, and bandanas for people that love bandanas. That's made to order as well. I'm excited.
I'm super excited. It's going down. So now, when are we getting? Because I heard something in the wind that you cooking in the studio. I mean, do we got something coming? When can we expect something?
Okay, you guys I'll let you know. You can expect the EP.
Okay.
January 1st is the beginning of the new year. January 1st is going to be my EP.
It's going down.
Visuals for every song. Visuals for every song.
Okay, so do we got a name of the project yet, or can we reveal that?
I can't.
Okay, guys, I'm trying here. Okay,
I need some surprises.
Yeah, you gotta have some surprise. Y'all can't know right now. Okay, you got to wait like everybody else. Man, you ain't saying it, and don't try to get me to get her to say it either. You gotta wait to January till it's revealed. They always trying to get me to trying to use me.
Exactly.
That make no sense, man. Y'all got to wait, but you want to keep the mystique still going here. They want everything right now. Just wait for a surprise. Yeah. I told him, I don't even know why I even asked you that, bro. I told him you were going to. Anyway, so, Bree, listen, I gotta tell you that I really, really, really enjoy you. I love you as a person. I just think that you're so dope, so creative. Brii Creatiive, it just, you go. And I gotta ask you this too. This was a fan question. Brii Creatiive, the name. I heard you mention a name before you were Brii Creatiive. Why did that transition happen?
Well, honestly, it's people saying you so creative. What you just do everything, Like, I know how to paint. Anybody want their wall painted? I do accent walls. Yeah, I do accent walls. Oh, I'm gonna light your house up if you let me.
You ain't tell me that.
Yeah, so it just came that way. Just creative. You can't think about Brii without thinking about. You can't say creative without thinking of Brii.
Right, and Brii is short for
Brianna.
Okay. Brii Creatiive. I mean, it just makes sense.
You know
what I'm saying? It just makes sense. Now, of course, it's just in closing. It's a lot been going on in the world. It's like the murders are up all around the world. We still dealing with COVID. It just don't seem to be talked about as much as it was. I guess it's just whatever now. You know what I mean? I don't know, but a lot of people are dealing with anxiety. A lot of people are depressed. A lot of people have lost jobs, lost loved ones. A lot of people are not in a creative space mentally, thinking about giving up on that career or that dream. For you though, you seem to be in a really good space. Any words of encouragement that you could leave for anybody that may be suffering from anything, just anything that's depressed, that's down, feeling like giving up. Just some warm words from Brii Creative that you can share.
Honestly, I just want people to understand that when they're feeling that way, when they're feeling like they don't know what their purpose is, that's just the devil. That's all that it is. I want y'all to say, this is the devil. Let me get up. Let me do this. And it's easier said than done. But I need y'all to understand it's just the devil trying to take y'all down. They don't want to see us be great. But everybody is great in their own way. I don't know what I need out of some of y'all. Maybe I need help with something. Maybe we need something from one another. But it's just the devil trying to keep y'all in that space. Y'all have to get out that space. Y'all have to journal. Y'all have to meditate. Y'all have to work out. Y'all have to listen to music, be around your son, be around your pet. I don't care what you got to do. Get up. I don't care. You're not going anywhere. Get up, get dressed, take a picture, have a photo shoot. Like, do something. Don't just stay in bed all day. Don't stay in that spot. It's not good for you. And I love you all. I've been there really bad. I'm still there at times, but I would not let the devil take me down. I will
Mhm.
not let him take me down. Like, I don't know what, doors are just going, and it's going to keep getting harder. But what I always think to myself is, it's always going to be another door to a key that I have to open up. And it's going to be hard in that room too. Once I find all the tools that I need in that room, I go to the next room and I'm dealing
Mhm.
with the same nonsense, something else. But now I'm prepared because I already was prepared for that. I got more prepared in that last room.
Right,
Now I'm moving to level 6. Oh, but if I forget what was taught in level 5, God gonna take me right back.
right
Lesson
back to.
wasn't, you
Ooh,
know.
keep going, spit, keep going, keep going.
So I'm telling you, I just want y'all to just stay focused, stay focused. Just please, I'm begging you to stay focused, and I'm talking to y'all. I'm talking to me, Brianna, creative. Stay focused. Like, you have to. You really have to. I hope I help somebody out there with anxiety. I hope y'all check out the videos on my page that can also help y'all that's struggling. If you want to reach out to me, you can reach out. You can talk. Is nothing. I can let you know some things. I don't know everything, but maybe we can learn something from each other. Like I said, but just don't stay in that space. Is not a good space. It's not fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. So heartfelt though, you know. Um, because it is a lot of people that we just living in some bad times right now, and I
Yeah.
just feel like we gotta stay prayed up. You know,
You
we
have.
we have to. You gotta put that armor on before you walk out your home. You gotta
Mm,
pray and ask to be covered because I'm telling you, people are really, really in a bad mental place out here. These deaths are just like, I mean, it's like the wild, wild west right now. You
yeah.
know.
I mean, and then one more thing, the universe is always speaking to you. I
Hmm.
remember one time a pack of birds flew over my house, and I
Really.
Googled up what that meant.
Hmm.
And it actually meant something good.
Really.
Sometimes it's just little things like that. Maybe I'm seeing the same number. We all hear about the same number, but
Hmm.
sometimes it's little signs. God is telling you something, or the universe, whoever you believe in. I want to be sensitive on God, but we all believe in a higher up. Um,
Hmm.
and they're always talking. They're always talking to you all the time.
Oh,
All the time. You just have to pay attention. You have to
that's
get what you need out of that room so you can move on.
that's a fact, Bree. Man,
Yeah.
woo. Listen, Bree, I gotta tell you, this conversation, it really, really touched me. Which I knew it was gonna be dope. Um, that's why I wanted to do it over here. Because I really, really, I really feel your energy a lot, and I think that you're really a great human being out here in this world, this crazy world we living in.
Yeah.
And for me and the Vibe team, we just want to say thank you. so much, and we are wishing you more blessings and more success with everything that you're doing right now and everything that we all already know that you're going to be doing in the future. And once you come on the Vibe Show, you are a part of the Vibe family, so we can't wait to have you back on the show again.
Thank you.
So, we know you're gonna be coming back.
Of
We got
course.
we got the project, the mystery project that's gonna be dropping in January. I probably will be privy to the information. I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
praying, hoping that I'll be privy. And the live show will be connected to this release and rollout.
Oh,
Some
I hope so.
I don't know. I'm hoping that we will.
I hope so.
No, I'm spoiled in that regard. I get the exclusive stuff here now. I try to get all the exclusive and try to squeeze what I can out for my fans. So, but yeah, we really, really enjoyed you. You're part of the Vibe family. We love you so
Yeah.
much.
I
And
love you.
we definitely rooting for you for sure. And let's put the social platforms out there one more time for the ones that's sleeping under a rock and not paying attention. They on here, but
Oh,
they ain't paying attention to us. So they won't catch it now. Let's put it back out there for
Bree.creative. Bree.creative. Two eyes in Bree, two eyes in creative on every platform.
them on everything,
On
and
everything thing.
and the music. Can we go get the music that's out right now? Can we get that on platforms? We got music
Yeah,
out.
yeah, we definitely have
Let's
music
go
out.
check
And
for it
music
now.
right now. You can get it on Spotify. It is on iTunes. It's on all major platforms.
Right, Brii
Yeah,
Creative.
exciting. Bree Creative. Bree Creative.
Y'all make sure that y'all go and search for that music, download it, stream it, show some support. Go and follow the queen right now. Big things in the making. Don't get it twisted. Be on the lookout. It's definitely coming. I want to shout out before we get out of here. I think it's only right. The chat room has been booming. You got a lot of love. I think it's only right that we roll up and we show these people some love and support by shouting out a few people that was on here
Definitely.
the whole time. That's just what we do. Shout out to Live Vibe Radio, of course, Vibe family in the building. Shout out to the blend Persian paper. Persian paper. Shout out to La Cinda, the Bible Princess. Appreciate that love. Appreciate that love. Shout out to my guy, Stephen Barr, the one and only Scarnitty. Y'all in the same city. I definitely smell a collab. I gotta make that happen.
Okay.
Shout out to my guy, Scarnitty. That's my guy, man, right there. Let's see who else we got in there in the chat. Shout out to Nicole Lee. Mama. How the Migos said, Mama. Mama Brii in the building. Much love. I really appreciate you, Queen. Shout out to the one and only Lori O in the building. Appreciate that love, Lo. Who else we got in here? I want to make sure, man. I'm talking about they stayed on here showing major love. Shout out to Driver's Seat. Shout out to Driver's Seat. Appreciate that love. Shout out to Shiz.
That's my dad.
Shit, Pops in the building. Shout out to the king. What up, Pops? Shout out to the one and only, the king, Daddy Bree. Shiz in the building, man. That's what's up, man. Family showing love. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, we had some people that dipped in and they did. Oh, shout out to the Guard Code Red. Shout out to the Guard Code Red. Let's see here. Shout out to Philly Wonder Woman. Philly Wonder Woman in the building. Appreciate that love. Let's see who else we got in here. I saw somebody else in here that I wanted to shout out. Shout out to Solid No Longer. One of our sponsors are in the building. Shout out to Solid No Longer. Appreciate that love.
Yes.
We are so grateful. You guys taking time on your Sunday to hang out with us. We really, really appreciate that love. I seen one more person in here. Man, this list is just okay. It was somebody else. But anyway, shout out to everybody who was in the live that showed my special guest so much love. We really, really appreciate y'all. We get ready to ride out. In closing, I just want to say thank y'all so much. Y'all already know, if you are not subscribed to the Vibe Show 97.9, shame on you. Hit that subscribe button, turn on those bell notifications for more exclusive interviews that's coming up. Also, if you're not logged on to the official radio station website, please go over there and check us out. We're playing music 24/7, new and old. We ain't always playing the new stuff all the time. We playing that old stuff, this stuff you all fell in love with, all that music we love. We throwing it back all the time. We mixing it up, giving you a nice blend. So you make sure that you go and visit www.thevibeshow979.net. Make sure that y'all go over there and tap in and check us out. Also, download, rush over to the mobile app store and download that exclusive Vibe Show 97.9 mobile app in the mobile app store. Y'all go over there, rush over to get that app. You can just keep us with you 24/7. Just hit it on your phone, log in, jam out with us, and keep up with the latest updates of what we got going on. Vibe Show, that Vibe One magazine is out right now. Y'all rush over there and go get that Vibe One magazine. New issue is out right now. It's the one and only Vibe Show 97.9, and my special guest, the one and only Brii Creatiive. Me and Bree, we finna get out of here. We love y'all. Y'all know my slogan: more love, less hate makes the world a better place. I'm Kano the Don, the Vibe King. I love y'all. That's the Queen, Brii Creatiive. We out of here. Enjoy y'all Sunday. Y'all be safe. Later.